Vort of the Rebbe for this week's Parshas Beshalach. In Parshas Beshalach, we learned that in the beginning, when the Yidden left Mitzrayim, Parei and his army were chasing them, and the Yidden were scared. And the Pasuk says that the Yidden, they picked up their eyes, they saw Mitzrayim, Egyptians following them, chasing them. They got scared. The Yidden screamed to Hashem. What does it mean they screamed to Hashem? They davened to Hashem. And Rashi uses the term Tofsu Umnus Avesum. They grabbed onto the trade of their parents. Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov davened to Hashem, and they also davened to Hashem. But the interesting thing is that Rashi refers to davening as a umnus, as a trade. A trade means a job, it's a thing, a livelihood that you make. Why is that davening called an umnus? Why is it called a trade? Davening is something that you ask Hashem for your needs. If you ask Hashem to give us what I need, that's the end of davening. So why would that be referred to as a trade? A trade is something that you're involved in constantly. You work on that. It's your trade. It brings you your parnasa, it brings you your livelihood, etc., etc. Why is it called a trade? So the Rebbe says that the truth is that this is one part of davening, is asking Hashem, but there is a deeper part in davening. Davening is called Avodas Hashem. It's serving Hashem. The Gemara says on the pasuk, "V'avadatem es Hashem alekechem," you shall serve your God Hashem. So the Gemara says, "Eizu aveda shebelev." It says you should serve Hashem b'chol avavchem, with your heart. What's a service of the heart? To tefillah, it's davening. So davening is not just asking Hashem for your needs. That's a connection you have to Hashem. Which the truth is that the word tefillah, besides asking and requesting, has another meaning. It comes from the word connecting. Davening is a time when the Yid connects to Hashem. That's why it says in Zohar, when Yaakov Avinu saw in his dream a ladder standing on the floor going up to Shemayim, the Zohar says, Sulam Tatslusa. The Sulam is davening. Davening is a time when you go up on a ladder getting closer to Hashem. So it's a time when you connect to Hashem. And that's not something that is just, if you need something, you ask Hashem. That's something that should be where a person is always at. That should be the trade of the person. And that's why Rashi refers to davening as an umnus, as a trade. It's a type of life. That's what it means. And this is what the Yidden did. That when they daven to Hashem, by this time, is because this is the umnus, Rashi says. This is what the Oves did. They davened to Hashem not only when they needed something, they always davened to Hashem. And the Yidden also at this time, automatically, this is part of their life. You connect yourself to Hashem. So when Yidden has a problem, not only you're asking Him to help you from your problem, you connect yourself to Hashem. And that's why Rashi uses the word umnus. And that's a lesson for all of us, that our davening should not be just, we need something, so we ask Hashem. But the davening should be a feeling that we have, that we're serving Hashem, which means we're doing everything within our heart to connect ourselves to Hashem.